Okay, guys, what's up? Neff here, and this is me trying to get control to work. I did a recording earlier, but I had to scrap it because, well, I didn't really get to the game after the first cinematic. See here, continue game. Now, this game itself has a problem. You will get that error message if you don't know what it is, or if you're not encountering it and you're playing on a PC. Good for you. Excuse me. If ever you do encounter it, link will be in the description on a website that shows a fix. Credits go, all the credits goes to them. That's how I was able to get the game to run. Now, the downside of the fix, because it's going to ask you to delete a file, is every time you start the game, display will always go back to medium. I'm gonna set this to high. This one I'm gonna go down to high. I don't know how it was set to high, then it just goes right smack at damn ultra. And I don't see anywhere here that RTX range RTX blah. No, I'm not gonna use you. I don't understand why this just goes to ultra. And me myself, I don't really go ultra. Even if a game has an option to go ultra, I just don't see the point. And the improvement between high and ultra is really low. If you're from ultra and medium, then yeah, but usually they just, it's games like Far Cry, they just remove some of the grass or the detail or some of the stones, whatever. But here, VSync is off. Well, if I go defaults, this all goes back to medium. And again, before every time I start the game, I have to do this if ever, whatever settings I get to work. One thing I also did is I changed the encoder back from NVEC to X264. Just going to use the processor. And what else? I downloaded and installed MSI Afterburner, and I changed the fan curve. So the fans, even though it's not like going through like a heavy, it's not heavy load or whatever, fans will still spin. Under my table, give me. Yep, the spinning. Computer is actually under my table. I don't really care about the noise. Don't give a shit about the noise. I'm wearing headphones. What do I care? What do I care? I'm here. Gonna do a new game. Oh yeah. And I'll probably change from display capture to game capture. Some games work better with display or game capture.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Define
Can't
weird.
be helped. You called me. So here I am.
What's weird is from here, actually okay. And one of the playtests I did
know
that's
I
weird
shut you out sometimes.
is
I'm always glad to hear from you.
Arkham Asylum.
It's just that
Oh, slowing up.
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to
And
nothing.
I'm not sure if this is available on console. Console players,
nothing.
they don't have a problem. PC gamers, goddamn, we have problems.
It's
Frame
like
rates, the drops. Yeah,
We live in a
I
room,
think it's because of DX12.
and there's a poster on the wall.
And I ran this at DX12.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world.
Right now I'm
The
just looking at
room.
OBS. What happens
the
is I have two
poster.
screens, right? Game runs
The
smooth.
picture's something nice.
First screen,
a
second screen where the
landscape,
OBS is at,
famous person.
kinda lags.
Like in that movie.
Arkham Asylum, what
What
happens
is it
is
called?
the game
prison
lags, but then
movie.
OBS it's fine. So weird.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Oh. Got
But
it
it's
ahead.
all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves.
I wonder how
The
many times I'll
room's
see the
not the
cinematic.
world. The
I'll
world
probably skip it next
is
time.
much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole
Oh, there it
hidden
is.
behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Kind of improved. I'm not sure. I'm
I'm
gonna try and
here.
turn off RTX or the ray tracing.
Why did you bring me here?
The problem is if some of the control or some of the
Hello?
changes in graphics,
Yeah,
you know, when
I
you
see it. But what is it?
is it motion blur?
I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
I know it's weird, and I'm sorry if you're getting dizzy with this shit. This one way you can tell if it
Where's
has.
everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
One of the things I know that can cause a problem with the game is the motion blur if there's any motion. And that's the thing. If the fix that they found to rename the render that I, it you have to how do you say it? You have to exit the game for the changes to apply. That's not gonna fucking work. So once you close the game, you try it again. You get the error message. You have to delete the render I again. Play the game. In my case, I picked DX12 since I have an RTX card. What? What are you gonna do? And I actually checked where if there's a way to what is it? Limit the frames per second, the FPS for a game. This doesn't have one. Some games have that feature, like Overwatch, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I'm not sure about the earlier two games for Borderlands. Some things I don't care about is shadow. Put that down. Global reflection. Like that's obvious. Film grain. I don't even know what film grain is. I'm gonna try it with this. VSync is more of a variable. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the game. I know Doom, if you're doing game recording, it really depends on your build. If you're doing game recording, yeah. Somehow it's smoother. Somehow. I'm gonna exit. I'm probably gonna take a picture of the settings on my phone. Just so I can remember. What's the code from Devil May Cry? Write it in your hand if you don't trust your head. This means take notes. Whatever. Xbox Dlss ain't doing nothing. Interface subtitle, okay. Okay, yeah, it is available for PlayStation or Xbox. Good for you guys if you're playing on a console. God damn. Gonna skip the whole cinematics? Should I?
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Problem with me
Can't be
doing
helped.
this is there are some parts
You
I can only
called
do this
me,
at the start of the game, right?
so here I am.
Like what happened to me for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. At somewhere at the end of the game, there's no way for me to tell if there's gonna be any errors or problems.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that get my hopes up.
I just wish
So many times it's led to nothing.
I can limit the frames.
I found nothing.
Usually that will fix it. And
It's like
I'm actually okay with 60 frames
we
per
live
second.
in a
And
room,
once you upload
and there's
the
a
video
poster
to
on the
YouTube,
wall.
they'll actually downscale it anyway.
We
So
stare at it and we
yeah,
think that's
right.
the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
I don't know what movie.
The room's
Prison
a
Break?
cell, and the picture, it's
Alcatraz.
different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
It was showing a picture
But
of an
it's all
executive
a lie.
or someone high.
Something to distract
Now
us
we
from
have
the
a janitor.
truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Stranger Things.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
It's okay. I think I can live with
I'm
somewhat
here.
the lag, but it all boils down when I get to a fight
Why
scene.
did you bring me here?
Sorry if there's a sound of a wind, a fucking
Hello?
electric fan. So I'm gonna go
Anyone
ahead and try
here?
this out now, or I'm gonna stop the video from here. Again, this is more playtest. If it's okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with whatever I can get from this. Once the fight starts, that's when I'll tell. I don't know what film grain is. I'm curious what the fuck that shit is. If I can turn it off or whatever. Film grain. What is a film grain? Looks awesome though. At the wall. Not sure if because of the RTX shit, but that looks really real. I have tried to create just a simple game, like a simple video game, or I tried the 3D Studio Max, and in that program, I'm not sure what they use here. They did show it when you start the game, but you know, when you can just create an object, just a rectangle object, you have an option to just paste picture, and it looks like a wall. There are actually people out there whose job is to take picture of things, so you can use it on those programs. Weird. But anyways, I'm gonna stop now. I'll see how this works out, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Yeah, thank you. Oh, if this sucks, I'm just gonna go and play this on the DirectX 11. So yeah, thank you. You dizzy yet? You dizzy? Wait, oh, can I crouch? Funny how you play the old Counter-Strike and you're from the Philippines like me, then you should remember Funny Hop. Oop. Anyways, thank you.